Namaste, everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you a very short yoga sequence and also how to sit for meditation. In this yoga sequence, we will do quick postures, or not quick, but posture that opens your body up so that you can sit and concentrate and receive the primordial waters of consciousness and deeper understanding. Okay, let's dive deeper in. So as we begin this practice, we come to our yoga mat. Find a firm stance. We call it the Tadasana mountain pose. In this posture, standing, as we will also go over when we're seated, we want to align the spine for ultimate alignment. Some of us stand with one leg out, tucking the hips. We're going to place the big toe mounts together. You're going to take the inner thighs and rotate them back. Could you see how my sacroiliac joint widens when I rotate my inner thighs back? Then I will firm my legs and lengthen the sit flesh down. Now I can feel the weight in the centers of my heels, okay? And then we're going to reach our arms out. Notice when we move the arms that the body has a tendency to shift. Push down through your heels and reach your arms all the way up. Take an inhale here. We're rotating the upper outer arms forward so that the shoulder blade can help lengthen the side ribs. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower the arms. Reach arms in front of you. Push your palms facing forward. Notice again if your back swayed. So reach under, push forward. Keep the arms straight. And then press through the heels. Inhale, reach your arms up. Some of you can take another inhale here. And on the exhale, see if you can lift the arm bones higher without spinning the arms back. Take another breath in. Good. Reach up, up, up as you exhale. Go and release your arms down. Take your right arm on top of the left. Give yourself a squeeze or firm the forearms together. Okay? Garudasana. Now, bend your knees. Firm the outer hips in and under. Then we're going to balance and lift your left leg on top of the right. Squeeze your shins together. Firm the hips back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, press to the standing heel and release your arms down. All right, other side. Inhale, reach arms forward. Interlace your fingers again. Now you can notice my right finger is on top. I'm going to shift it to the left, okay? Push your arms forward. Keep your weight in the heels. Scoop the arms up. Baddha Guliasana. As you firm the arms, try to lift the shoulders up. Relax your neck. Find full stretch here. We're awakening the body. And this pose per se can remove deep-rooted fatigue or any resistance to yoga or sitting or meditating. Release the arms. Now we take the left arm over the right arm. Garudasana, broadening the shoulder blades, bringing your weight into your heels. Okay, firm the weight back, firm the hips in, and then balance. Lift your knee over the knee and squeeze your shins together. Just take a couple of breaths here. One more inhale, exhale. And then press to the feet and reach your arms out. Okay. From here, step, step, or hop your feet together. And by the way, this is Land, my dog. I have several dogs, but this is my dog. Arms out to the side. Okay, here we're standing in a powerful stance. This stance grounds us. It also balances the four elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space within our bodies. As you stretch through the arms, imagine that the lats are lifting your arms up. Okay, interlace your hands behind you, and you can see that the feet are even. Okay, as we press down through the centers of the heels, we are lifting from the inner arch all the way up through the inner thighs. I'm bending my elbows here slightly to adjust my sacroiliac joint down. Lift the chest as you inhale. Keep your weight forward, and then we're going to forward bow over the legs. Imagine that the feet are pressing down, inner thighs lifting up, and you're stabilizing the hips. Inhale. We take the scenic route, keep the weight forward, lift your chest, and then finally go forward and down. Lift your shoulders up, inhale. Good, and exhale, see if you can lift your shoulders and maybe firm the arms. We don't want to lock the elbows here too much. Deep stretch on the front of the spine. From the lowest part of the belly, lengthen forward and down towards the floor. Okay, draw the thighs up towards the hip sockets. Inhale, exhale, and one more time, shift the clasp of the fingers. Lift your shoulders and go down. Stretch the front of the spine, soften the back of the spine and the neck. Stand firmly in your feet. Inhale, exhale. And release your hands down. Bring your hands forward. Now we're going to turn the inner arms forward. Shrug the shoulders down. Find a little bit of a lift in the chest heart. Good. Heel toe your feet together. Now put a bend in your knees. Keep your chest lifted and swing your arms back. Okay? So lift and widen through the chest. Work the shoulder blades down. And now even pressure into the feet. Inhale, come on up to standing. Wonderful. All right. One more posture before we sit down. And I would like to work a little bit on the hips. So we're going to step, hop our feet out. Watch out, landing. Go take the wide stance again, the power stance. Okay, now you're going to bend your right leg and turn the leg out from deep within the hip. See that you have a heel to arch alignment, okay? And from here, you're going to straighten both legs. Now, tendencies are that we dip into the hip and tilt forward, which compresses the lower back. So we're going to press to the mound of the toe. We're going to lift this hip up and start to focus on the firmness of the back leg. You can even reach your arm back, lift your right hip up, and then just bend into the front knee, resist the back leg, and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good, 2 more times. Bend and straighten. One more time. Bend. Now keep your arms out. Turn the palms facing up. And this time, hook your thumbs and lift through the spine. Pressing down on the right heel, back on the left hip. Lift the torso. Inhale. And exhale, lower the arms down. Very good. Now bend your front knee and then parallel your feet. Okay, going directly into the next side. You're going to bend your left leg, turn the leg out. See that you have a heel to arch alignment, and then straighten the front leg. Now the hips are a little bit different. They're in a very slight diagonal. Okay, now trying to turn this left thigh out from deep within the hip, but maintain stability, straightness in the back leg. So keeping your hand on the left hip, reach your right arm back. Tendencies are that the rib will slide forward and the shoulder rotates in. So keep the arm out and try to open through the inner chest. Okay, here we go. Bend. That's right. And straighten. Press down into the right heel. Lift your chest and straighten. And as we bend down, anchoring the knee and the heel right on top of each other. The femur adjusts into the hip socket. Arms out. Now turn your palms up. Keep pressing the back leg. Reach up, hook your thumbs and shift. And then like a tug of war, reach arms up, up, up. Good, pressing into the left heel, firming the back leg. Take one more inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower the arms. Straighten the legs, bend and parallel your feet. Beautiful, heel to your feet together and just walk it out. So we have spent some time here to open up and awaken the body so that we can sit for meditation. All right, so as we sit, we want to be very comfortable. If you have blankets, I would highly recommend it. See that your temperature is comfortable too in your body. Okay, I'm going to put this flat. I'm going to use a bolster today. It might be a little bit high for me. I'm going to demonstrate on the side. So when I sit comfortably, I'm going to put my right foot in front of the left and cross higher up at the calf. Okay. Then my knees are comfortably resting on the floor. Bring your hands behind you and lift your chest, okay? And see that the sit bones are grounded down, okay? We're lifting the chest. However, what happened here in the lower back? You want to draw the midwaist back. Find the center line, okay? Just cupping your fingers here to lift out of the lower back. Now, if you are tighter, you might have to sit higher. If you're hyper flexible and you just push into the lumbar, the lower back, the tendencies are right with the bend in the lower back to the mid back right here. We call it the kidney ribs, that this pushes into the kidneys and distorts the spine. We want the spine to lengthen. Okay, so we have to maybe adjust. If you are very flexible, you could sit flat if that is comfortable for you. But if you sit flat and you start to fall back, then what happens? The neck will compensate. All right. So finding your seat where you can lift evenly out of the lumbar. Okay. Belly back, widen the ribs, and then take your head back and up so that the chin is parallel to the floor. Okay. Practice that. You could feel when you have the balance, just like you did in your Tadasana. Then you can place your palms facing up. See that the elbows are bent and there's a comfort in resting your hands on your thighs. Now, depending on your proportions, some of us have really long torso and short arms. You might have to lift your hands up a little bit, and you can do that with a blanket or support. I'll show you here, okay? So if that is the case, you can add another blanket on top of your thighs, okay? So it takes a little bit maneuvering, but once you're in it, it'll feel just fantastic. Another way to sit with the shins, if you don't like to sit like this, might be to pull and stack the heels or align the heels more together. This is how I like to sit personally. And you can mix it up. I highly recommend to mix it up. Now, if you had that and you feel strain in your shoulders, so you can also have tight shoulders, you fold the blanket and you place it on top of your thighs. And then you can hold your hands open like this, or you can have your left hand on the top, on the bottom, and place your right hand on top and allow the thumbs to touch. Okay, and then we go within. Now, to review, in our practice today, we were lengthening the spinal cord so that we could sit comfortably. We found a comfortable way of sitting cross-legged. Now, some traditions teach right leg on top. Some traditions teach left heel into the pelvic floor. But whatever technique you're sitting on, which you could also sit on a chair, you want to be able to widen the ribs, allow the shoulders to float on top of the ribs, and then finding length into the base of the neck. And as you begin a little meditation, you can have a little bell. Okay, you can face your shrine, altar, and align. Palms up if you feel like you need energy. Palms down if you need to ground or you've been stressed. Take a couple of breaths and start to feel the length internally, the length of your spine. Draw the senses inwardly, meaning draw the awareness in towards the center of your spine. Find length from the sits bones up through the crown of the head. Soften the eyes, soften your lips, and observe your breath. If you like, you could ever so gently open the eyes halfway and then draw the attention in to where the nose begins, right in the middle of your eyebrows. Draw the awareness in and up to your single eye. The outer body is soft, but the internal experience is fresh, light, igniting now. Your third eye, your single eye. Call upon your masters, your guides, teachers, angels, ascended masters to notice you now, to assist you in your awakening. When we draw the senses inwardly, we call it pratyahara. Eyes listen within. Imagine the pores on your skin like loving kind eyes, drawing your awareness lovingly in. Dhyana is concentration, where you can imagine in your third eye a golden circle like a blue eye, and inside of the blue eye is a beautiful white shining star. Bring your awareness to that star. And relax your muscles. Allow for yourself to observe your breaths with this concentration on your blue eye with a star in the center. This is the gateways to your higher self, your I am presence. Let's command and demand in love and appreciation that your I am presence is fully enveloping every cell of your body. That your soul is fully anchored in your heart and that you're fully grounded in this 5D earth now. As you draw your awareness in and up to your third eye, you can also move the awareness back towards the back brain. Feel this lift. Drawing the awareness into the center of the spine and then up into your third eye and up through the crown of the head. When you're ready, place your hands down. If your eyes are closed, blink your eyes open. Take a breath. Bring your palms in front of your heart into Namaskarasana. This beautiful prayer position of Anjali Mudra helps us speak to our I am presence, our subconscious and our supraconscious, to balance the divine and sacred masculine with the divine and sacred feminine. Close with a chant of the sacred syllable Om. Deepest breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Enjoy a beautiful, balanced day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this simple way of getting into a balanced state. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Please like and share. Blessings, everyone. Thank you. Remember, I have meditation Tuesdays and Thursdays where we get transmissions of Reiki and awakening codes. I hope to see you there. All the information is below on this video and please share it with your friends. Thank you.